But I just want to do good. I want to be great. I'm just going to let it go and see what happens. Thank you, Mother Nature. I just love you. I hope this inspires you. I hope that you feel ready and motivated to even think about doing it.
Welcome back to another episode of Mindset Monday. My name is Bridget Rooks and I'm your host, recording live in the Creative Vibe Studios. Today we are going to get into it and you're not going to want to miss this. I have set a new challenge for myself for the next 75 days, and this is a true test of Mindset Monday, right? How can you change your future by changing your mind? Let's see.
So it's a brand new Mindset Monday. We're going into a new month, so I figured I needed to really switch things up, right? You gotta set the example if you want to be the example, right? Is that right? That's right. Have you ever just woke up and it's like a switch has just flipped? Like something that was on is now off, or something that was off is now on, whichever way you look at it. That's what happened to me. So I've been really going through a lot, putting more pressure on myself. I don't know if you're like me, but I put a lot of pressure on myself to strive for not necessarily perfection, but I just want to do good. I want to be great, right? So I strive for greatness every single day. And this execution is not easy, right? It's hard. It's a daily battle. It's a constant struggle to really put yourself out there, to push past your limits, to do things that other people aren't doing, or to be still when everybody's being busy. How do you make change in your life that will affect your future today, right? So I've been putting, like I said, a lot of pressure on myself, trying to come up with a solution, ways that I can control and still walk in faith, right? Because I know I'm not in control. Because anytime I try to plan some stuff out, let me tell you, that's not it. God is like, so you thought you were going to do what now? You planned and did all that for what? Listen, I have wasted far too much time in my 51 years, and I don't want to continue to do that. So I'm making some changes. I am putting myself first and resisting the urge to serve everybody else, to be present, more present for other people than I am for myself, which is hard for me because I enjoy serving. I want to genuinely help people, but I've made a decision that I can't help everybody, and I cannot help, this might be for you too, you can't help people who don't want to help themselves, right? So if you're spinning your wheels, if you are continuously running in the same circle, trying to, it's called insanity. We've talked about this before. Doing the same thing, looking for a new result, it's insanity. So we're going to put an end to some of this. And some of that has been my fault because I made excuses, I should say. And I stopped working out. I stopped being active. Anytime I focus on my business does well. And anytime I focus on myself, my body feels good. I'm trying to find balance. Anybody else looking for balance? Just basic balance in your life. And that's what this week has been about. So the switch flipped off or flipped on, whichever way you want to look at it. And I decided that I had to make a change. So one of the things that I decided to change is being active. So I'm back on my activity regimen, and that is getting outside, getting some sun, because it brings me life. I don't have to be busy. I don't have to be entertained. I don't need to be around a lot of people. That's just something that I've learned as I've gotten older, that I'm at peace and more at peace when I can just relax and chill in my own space, right? So that's what I'm working on doing, is getting outside more. It's summertime. It's beautiful. Like, this weather has been, thank you, Mother Nature. I just love you. Today, this week, it's Memorial Day weekend, if anybody wants to have a timestamp on this. And it's gorgeous. Let me just not even go there. Thank you, Mother Nature. Thank you. Listen, this switch has flipped. And the balance that I'm seeking is just basic inner peace and happiness, because I deserve it. And you do too. So if you are a Googler, you might be like me. And I just started looking up and doing some research. I'm 51, so menopause has played a big part in the weight gain. And it's really not like I don't overeat. I have been intermittent fasting for a while. Like I eat between 11:30 and 7:30 at the latest. And like I said before in my videos, the time change, summer it's darker, so you're up, all that makes a difference in when you eat. So I knew I was going to start working out, which means just being up at the dawn, right? Getting outside, getting my steps back in, because really if I'm active and I can get my up to 6,000 to 7,000 steps, my stomach, like my middle section is good. Like my legs are already in pretty good shape. I need to tone, but I got to get my habits back in check first. So I'm just trying to get my routine back together. So this week I started getting outside by 6 a.m., right? Outside walking, get my steps in. And that really took a minute. Like I was tired. I was like mentally like, I don't want to do this. Like your mind will tell you all the things. So by today, because I did walk, today's Sunday, I did get out. I have gotten myself up to 2 miles in 35 minutes. And that's just walking in the neighborhood. Just walking in the neighborhood. And then I also did my research and I have started some hormone supplements that have this week changed my life. If you are feeling anxious or bloated or energy levels all over the place, hot sweats, I don't really have the hot flashes and night sweats, but I have been taking this supplement all week and I take it at night, and it has really, really helped me to just feel better. Like I wake up feeling clear-headed. I don't feel anxious. I don't feel worried. I feel balanced. And I have not felt this way in a long time. In a long time. So I've been taking those at night. So about 8 o'clock before I go to bed, I'll take that so that I can wake up and I don't have to feel like I'm catching up. I want to sleep good, wake up, have a great day. And I've also implemented Super Greens. So I just got that in the mail yesterday. So today was my first drink of Super Greens in the morning. So I'm excited to really just get on a schedule and just take back ownership of my life and not let things happen, right? If you just sit back and wait, things will just happen. And I don't want life to happen to me. I want to be present in that moment and really enjoy what's happening and be mindful and be in my right, happy place and not be worried. So that's where we are. That's where I'm at. And I am feeling really good. I'm excited about kind of switching this Mindset Monday up just because your mind has everything to do with how you feel. And if you can get your mindset around changing your habits and your routines and just getting up one day, flipping that switch in your brain and say, you know what? I've got to do this. I've got to change. Something has got to give. And when you do that, it takes time. This has only been, today's day 7, technically. It might be day 8 because last Sunday, that's when I started, but I didn't really get into my full routine of recording, taking pictures, eating, and doing all the things. I kind of went to the grocery store and planned things out for the week. So I feel good. And I'm hoping that you'll enjoy this new style of kind of sharing weekly. So my challenge is, I think you might have heard people are doing the 75 hard or 75 soft, and there's so many rules and regulations that I don't know that all of those are things that I know I can commit to right now. So until I get my mind together and get back where I need to be, I decided to just do a 75-day Better Be as in Bridget, challenge. So I challenge you to challenge yourself, right? To be better. Do what makes you feel good. Go and get outside. If that's outside for you, if you work inside and you need to go outside, make time to get outside. Find your happy place. Figure out what it is that you can be doing to get a little bit of yourself back. If that's spending more time with yourself, or maybe you've been doing too much by yourself and you need to get out and be with others. Put that on your list. Things that I'm doing on my challenge for being a better version of myself is making sure I eat good, healthy foods and make better choices. That requires going to the grocery store, getting things, being prepared so that I'm not just eating whatever, right? I'm also doing reading a book. my eyes won't let me be great. So I did sign up for Audible and also for Kindle. So there's some things that you can do. I have a Kindle so I can actually see the text and read a book. And I'm just making time to learn something new, to take in some new information outside of just being on YouTube and watching a video. I want to get back into the groove of reading a book. So journaling, always, I've been doing that. Reading a book, getting outside, being active, making sure I'm eating healthy, doing my super greens, drinking lots of water. Guys, it's so hard. So that has been challenging. I always thought I drank a lot of water, but trying to drink 2 of those big jugs is challenging. It's a lot. So I've got to do better next week. It's only been the first week. So next week I'll do much better. And then my other challenge, I don't know if you noticed, my hair is not red anymore, but yeah, we're going to see if all this gray, all this wisdom, you probably can't see it. I'm just going to let it go and see what happens. It's going to be scary, y'all. So when you see me on here with the hat on, don't say nothing. Don't judge me, because I might be in my feelings and it might not be living up to my expectations, but I'm going to be a better me. And I hope that this inspires you to get the mindset that you need to be a better version of you. And together we can do it. So comment below what you're going to do on your challenge to be a better version of yourself on this Mindset Monday. And let's go. Let's make it happen. It is the beginning of a new month. It's the perfect time for you to set a challenge. It could be 2 weeks. It could be 1 week. It could be 30 days. Maybe you're going to do 75 like me and just push yourself to the limit so that you can see the change and be the change that you want to be for your future, right? There's no need to just sit back and see what happens when you can make it happen. So I hope this inspires you. I hope that you feel ready and motivated to even think about doing something different and making some change, because we got to do it. We got to do it, and we got to start today. I'll see you next week.
Thanks so much for tuning into this week's episode of Mindset Monday. Please remember to like, comment below so we can stay connected, and subscribe so you won't miss an episode. Have a fantastic week. I'll see ya.